Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Pabs, a wrestling VTuber and artist, and today we're going to be returning for some more Ishin. Now, last we left off, a whole lot of exposition got dumped on us. I feel like we should have had like one of those like Final Fantasy XIV style disclaimer show up that says like a sequence of cutscenes will now play out in advance. Would you like to save or something like that? It really felt like that. But now we know a lot more about what happened with the Shinsengumi, why nobody looks the way they looked like historically, and also why what else did we learn from that conversation? I feel like we learned that there was another Ryoma. Yeah, that's something that we need to keep track of. We have current tally, 2 Ryomas, 1 Saito Hajime, and -1 Kiryus. He has not been born yet. He will be soon. I like give it a couple. I think it's like the mid 1850s. So, you know, I think like if you give it a few, you know, a century and a few decades and change, I think we should be there. You know, we'll get there soon. In any case, let's go to the working screen. Here we go. Now, I do think that like it does feel like the game is kind of gearing up toward its conclusion. I feel like the game will tell me when that happens, though. So I feel like I should try saving often. You know, I'll take it easy, right? I'm not gonna like rush through the story like I used to. I still have a lot to do. I haven't even touched the chicken race thing. That's like a whole other side segment. I haven't done any of the casinos. I haven't done anything like that. And again, I don't really need to, but it's fun. I have fun doing it. Well, for the most part. I feel like sometimes it gets a little bit much. Alright, we need to head to Teradaya, I think. What's up, man? Brothel attendant. You there, sir. Allow me to introduce you a high-class courtesan right this moment. Her name is Anna. Ain't she a looker? Stop by Yamabuki if you'd like to see more. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Wait, Akira, no, hang. Is that guy dead? Sir? Sir, are you alright? Oh my god. Okita, did you kill this man? No, shut up about Gensan for a minute. Like, did you kill this guy? You know what, forget it. Let's just head to Teradaya. You're a hazard to society while you're in my party. Where the hell am I? I think if I go this way, it should be fine. But yeah, apparently our imposter is hanging out near Teradaya. Oh, what? How did you do that? You were walking right behind me. Wait, hold on. Do I have enough healing items for this? I definitely don't. Which one were you at? General store? Yeah, you were. Let's see. Hang on. Don Quixote's gotta have some healing items. Let's do this. Okay. I remember the bento lunch sets gave you a lot of health back. Let's just get a bunch of food. We've got enough inventory space for it. Out of season plums, precious steel. Let's grab a few of these. Man, you're the one that keeps bugging out. Oh, so first it's hurry and now it's hold up? Honestly. I feel like I just do not get the pacing of how I'm supposed to move with the NPCs in Tau. Do you guys mind? We're in the middle of something. This will take a minute, hang on. Okay, on our way. Okay, I think it's this way after that. Come to think of it, we haven't really talked to that big sumo guy either. Oh wait, no. Something's gonna go down in the middle of the street. It always does. It's like that choke point thing that I keep hearing about. Wait, nothing? Seriously? Nothing happened. Alright, now that's suspicious. I don't trust this. Hey Okita, would it be too much if I want to go say hi and go check out my farm before we did this? Wait, the boat guy's not there. I don't really have that option. Hi, there are some of the Shinsengumi guys. Apúrate ya pues. I keep forgetting that some of you guys are still alive. The hell you mean you didn't expect me here?
この寺台に井上さんを殺した坂本龍馬という土佐者が潜んでいる。今から踏み込む。ああ、分かっている。だが君は必要ない。この件は私と武田の5番隊でやらせてもらう。なんだと？君は新入りの隊長だ。先だっての池田の一件しかり。敵を取り逃がすようなことをされては困るのでね。
You weren't even at Ikadaya.
それは。とにかく余計な手出しは結構。ここは今参謀である私の指揮下にある。いや、ここの指揮は一番隊に取らせてもらうで。沖田君、君までやってきたのか。まあ聞けや伊藤藩。今さっき局長と会ったんやけど、あんたにええ話があるらしいわ。
He lied as easily as he breathed.
なんや、引退の相談をしたいらしいわ。何？近藤局長が引退されるというのか。
Oh no, that put stars in his eyes.
もうようわからんけど、あんたを屯所に呼び出すよう仰せつかったんや。ここの試験はわしに任せる言うてな。出任せじゃないだろうな。沖田君、言うまでもないが、もしその話が嘘だったら切腹者だぞ。別にええで。せやけど副長に次期局長の座を奪われたくないんやったら、はよ言った方がええんとちゃうか。私は屯所に行く。あとは一番隊に任せよう。
Wait, why are you guys also running away?
助かった。伊藤は何より局長の座を狙っとるからな。苦しい言い訳やったが、あとはイサミちゃんがうまいことやってくれるやろ。
Ain't you leaving a little bit too much to discretion?
邪魔者はおらんようになったで。坂本龍馬を殺す資格があるんはわしかお前だけ。ああ。だが一つその前にやっておきたいことがある。なんや。踏み込む前に寺田屋の女将と女中を逃がしてやりたい。長いこと世話になってる。切り合いに巻き込みたくない。気持ちはわかるがしゃあないやないか。逃がすっちゅうてもどうやってこの状況で知らせるっちゅうねん。
No, it's fine. Listen, I've got a plan. I've got a man on the inside. He's a clown wearing an afro wig.
なあ、面倒やな。わしはもっと正面からババッと踏み込んで思いっきり暴れたいっちゅうのに。
Fel, should we really be discussing this in loud, raised voices outside?
それでええな。ああ、大丈夫だ。
Hey, wait, isn't Nagaoka also in there? Maybe we should, like, give him a heads up about that. Oh, but then our cover. I mean, at this point, how much do we know that they know?
Oh? こないな時間に風呂か? 優雅なもんやな。音がしている。誰か入ってるな。
Wouldn't they also be able to hear us? Man, I don't know about this. Am I gonna have to censor something? Oh! Okay, it's fine. They've censored it for us.
聞いてくれ。今この宿を新選組が囲んでいる。坂本龍馬って客が来ているな。2階の客間か。せやけど、なんやの？もうすぐ新選組がここへ突入してくる。お前は静かに、おかみさんたちを連れて寺田屋から逃げろ。坂本さんを新選組が？詳しい話は後だ。急げ。
Sorry about interrupting your dip, by the way.
言ったようやな。よし。そしたら行こうか、はじめちゃん。お逃げください。坂本様。
Whoops.
新選組が来ます。はよ、ここから逃げて。あれはお寮の声。どういうことだ。迷ってる暇はない。もう行くしかないで。新選組じゃ。踏み込んできよった。 おもろなってきたやないか。行くで、はじめちゃん。
Man, don't go too nuts, alright? Whatever you break here is probably coming out of my rent. If and when I pay that. Oh crap, there's more of them. Nope. Oop. I'll admit, it's been a minute since I've played this game, so I think it might take a second for me to remember like all the controls and everything. And isn't the Sakamoto Ryoma we're after supposed to be tied with like the British government or something? Why don't you guys have guns? Although I guess they would draw a lot of attention. Also, saying that we have this place surrounded is a little bit of a stretch, isn't it? I mean, I think it's just us. Alright. Hang on. I've got an idea. Time for some fresh orange juice, baby! Okay, maybe I should have tried to block harder. I remember that if I like time it right, I can parry things. I can't believe they call this friendly fire. There's nothing friendly about any of this. Oh hey, it's Kurosawa. I love your movies, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, okay, no, that's a new guy. And I'm currently being blocked by the wall. Oh no, look, I think that was a guy with a gun. He might have had a gun. I don't know. He kind of went down really, really fast. Oops. There goes the fire stove. I really should be more careful about wrecking this place. Latose's gonna get my ass. Oh. You're kidding me. What is this Home Alone shit? Bro, come on. Looks like I'll have to find another way. Bro, we literally punched our way through a bigger barricade than this. Perhaps literal moments ago. Are you done? No. You need a little bit more time in the oven. Now you're done. Hey, Nishi. I like that this Nishiyama guy was just out here. He looked like he was just chilling. He was like, he was at attention, sure, but like he wasn't like trying to get around or anything. Anyway, I'm guessing that I'm supposed to be somewhere around here. Here we go. Hey, man. Took you long enough. Come on, let's move. I need to find a good Majima voice. I can't do his voice without like half... What? They got a fucking sumo wrestler up here? Are you for real right now? Well, I guess he could just be a regular wrestler. I mean, he's got the stance, though. Oh, damn. Y'all are really fucking it up back there, huh? It's okay. It's okay, Okita. I'll get you. Let's see. How many licks is it going to take to get to the center of this Tootsie Pop? And he just charged me. If the 1-2 doesn't work, give them the 1-3-60. Are we done here? I think we're done here. Hey, fellas. Let's see. Oh, this works really well, actually. I bet if I grab this guy over here, too. Hang on. Oh, I don't have enough heat for that. Hang on. I think I have enough now. Oops. That wasn't the right heat action. Did they not give this guy back here, like, any weapons, or is he holding a gun? Oh, no, he's got a gun. Why do you have a gun, brother? This is a sword fight. It's a little hypocritical of me to say that, but it's funny. Oh, an armored opponent. That's funny. How did I miss that? Is he? I think he was too tall for me to do the proper counterattack. Hey, Akita, you want to help out here a little bit? You seem to be a little bit injured, and I can appreciate that that's not going to help you be at your, optimal level, but, like, I feel like you could be doing a little bit something here. Perhaps with those two things at your hip that you call swords. You could try to copy... Oh, there we go. Attaboy. You learn quickly. Ow. Come here, Sakakibara. It never plays like the actual falling sound when I do that. Hang on. I didn't even know I knew how to do that. I just wanted to tiger drop this fool. Let's see. There we go. He goes fast though. There we go. Alright, jump him! Jump him! Okay, Ryoma, I get that your imposter should be on this floor somewhere, but like, do you think we could maybe... That works. Finally! Alright, second floor, right? Let's see. And if I somehow miss this guy as well, I am never going to hear the end of it from the other captains. They're going to bully me. Hey, boys.
Sakamoto sensei ni wa washira ga yubi ippon fure sasen ga ja.
Oh, that's adorable. Now, I don't know if he deserves that boss subtitle. Let's see. Okay, maybe I should focus on the guy that's impersonating me for a minute. Oh, this guy's got a lot of health. Come here. Come here. Come here, Buckethead. That's what you get for stealing my identity, asshole. You think I made a second one just because I wasn't using my first one, huh? Do you know how much of a nightmare it's going to be to go to the DMV from this point forward? How much you've ruined my credit score buying all those Robux? You used my name for land development. Ow, okay, ouch, ouch, okay. I gotta remember that this guy is actually a boss battle, question mark? I don't think... Does this qualify as a boss battle? Maybe I should switch to the normal sword style for a minute. Let's see. Oh, X button. Block this overhead. Oh crap. He's in his second phase now. Alright, what kind of weird magic mystical beam attack will you have? That looks like a normal attack, bro. This motherfucker doesn't even have a super move. Get cat girled, idiot. How's that sword on fire thing working out for you, bud? Is it doing good? Huh? Yeah, that's it. And Tiger Punch to the gut to end it. That felt good. I felt good. I feel like I really wiped the floor with that guy. Take off that stupid helmet. Like, how hard must it be to breathe through that thing?
お前の目的は何だ
You're gonna pass out.
なぜ俺の名を語る答えろお前がおやっさんを殺させたのかそうなんだろうなんとか言えカモさんの敵や
Wait. No. Oh, wait. Hang on.
何やとはじめちゃん窓や窓から逃げよったおうではじめちゃんはじめちゃん
Yeah. That's gonna be some conflicting of interests.
踊るなそこ動くな見回り組の佐々木か何の用やこないなとこで何しとんねんお前ら見たらわかるやろ不定労使の取り締まりやほうそれご苦労なこっちゃなせやけどこっから先は見回り組が預からせてもらうなんやと聞こえへんかったんか坂本龍馬は見回り組が預かる言うとんねんなんだとこれは幕府ご公儀の命令やこれ以上坂本龍馬の件新選組の手出しは無用ふざけんねや坂本は新選組の幹部殺した男やそれを手出し無用とはどういうことやねんさあの文句があるんやったらお上に言うたらどうやわしらに命令した幕府のお役人におい誰なんだ見回り組にその命令を出した役人ってのは幕府軍艦奉行並み勝麟太郎や勝麟太郎余計な詮索はせんこっちゃその方がお互いの身のためなんとちゃいまっか謎だらけの三番隊隊長さんよ
Man, you are kind of in my bubble right now. Well, this sucks. And the other captains are never gonna let me hear the end of it either. What a crappy day. しかし見回り組に邪魔されるとは思うてもなかったな、はじめちゃん。どないしたんやさっきから様子が変やけど、なんかあったんかいや、なんでもない。ちょっとな。うんやってくれたな、お前ら。Well. Wait, no. It's us who are the duo, right? In this instance, I think we're technically the blowjob brothers.
とぼけんな。近藤局長の引退の相談ってあれは飛んだホラじゃねえか。
あ？なんやそれ。よう覚えてへんな。バカにしとんのが悪い。お前の嘘のせいで。
I'm sorry, quit doing what now?
取り逃がしてしもうたやないか。そない言うんやったら5番隊も残ってればよかったやないか。伊藤藩に尻尾振ってついてったくせしてよう言うわ。なんやと我なめとんのか。
まあ落ち着いてたけどさ、沖田さんもそんなに煽らないでくださいよ。
なんやへいお前どっちの味方や。
別に俺はどっちの味方でもないですよ。ただ最近の近藤さんは何を考えているか。
Ooh, are we about to have an internal schism? Oh boy.
伊藤さんが局長になった方がやりやすいとは思ってますけど。
平介、お前
もういい平介。こんなバカ相手にしてても拉致がかねえ。いいか沖田、これだけは覚えておけ。俺が新選組局長になった暁には古参だろうが剣の腕が立とうが容赦しねえ。俺の方針に従わねえ奴は全員粛清する。いいな。あんたもただの狂犬で終わりたくなかったら平介のように身の振り方考えるんだな。行くぞ。
So long, jerk-offs. I should head back to Teradaya for now. I have some questions for Oreo. Yeah, this is definitely some manner of pickle. Let's see. Okay, I think the first step would probably be to go there by foot so that we can catch up on some sub-stories. I wonder if I'm leaving like contrails behind me because I've like fully upgraded my stamina for running. Here, kid, have some vegetables. I got a lot this time. I want to see if this kid could eat a whole pumpkin. Oh yeah, he's just gonna tear through it with his teeth. The young man's got the teeth of a Dimetrodon and the appetite of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know if those were actual vegetarian dinosaurs. I know the T-Rex was for sure a carnivore. I do wonder what happened to like the vegetable-eating dinosaurs. Like, I understand that they all went extinct eventually, but like I know that like some of the meat eaters eventually became what do you call? Actually, do I have any side quests around here? Oh, it's that weird depressed dude who has like a honey back in Tosa. Alright, let's see. No, he is holding up. I feel like this next talk is going to be the end of the sub-story for him. I also wonder if I can learn anything at the sword place. I think that guy wanted like a specific type of sword this time, but I can't remember. Good grade sword, okay. I want to get a good graded sword, something that is both normal to want and possible to achieve. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be likely that we manage to get that in such a short amount of time. Let's see. I feel like there was also a sumo wrestler sub-story somewhere around here. Here we go. Oh, hey, mister. Thanks for all your help the other day. How are things with your girlfriend? Well, actually, I made the trip out to Tosa to declare my love for her. And guess what? We're getting hitched. She's still in Tosa, but she's getting everything ready for the big day. Wow, that's great. Congrats. She said she felt like those letters really helped us understand each other. And to think I wouldn't have come to this far if you hadn't taught me Tosa Ben. Really, I can't thank you enough. Consider this a small way of saying thanks from the both of us. Obtained a phoenix feather. You probably don't need me to teach you Tosa Ben anymore. I wish you the best. Means the world. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And now I wander off into the night. Huh. I guess all that Tosa Ben training paid off. Good for him. Oh, there we go. Nice little end to that one. Every time one of these sub-stories doesn't end with me beating the crap out of somebody, it's a nice surprise. What's this dude? Townsman. Apparently the dance school here in town has a pretty famous teacher. They're not picky about who they'll teach either. Anyone with an interest can show up. Wish I could learn some good moves. Get a little more stylish, know what I mean? I got you, brother. Right, I haven't even done the dancing minigame too much either. Yeah, okay, we can dance. You can dance. You can something. I didn't remember the actual lyrics. A song about a fighter's passion and the flickering glimmer of life. Elegant though it may be, the song has an undeniable heat unlike any other. Let's try this normal speed and see how that goes. I get the feeling that if I do a couple of these, I'll get a side story. Alright, please don't kick my ass. If we have two of the little input things, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, just juggling it. Oop. Oop. It's still really funny to me how they have just like straight up EDM bass drops in some of these songs. Really helps set the tone of like medieval Japan, you know? Okay, I got a passing grade at least. I will take it. Phew. I should call it a day. You really do have a knack for this, Saito-san. You may be rough around the edges here and there, but I'm sure you can improve even more. That right. Of course. Just like with anything else, the key to dance is repetition. So please come again. Sure. It's a nice change of pace, honestly. I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh no, we have another bond gauge? Are you come on now. How many of these am I gonna get? I'm too popular for my own good. I swear there was like a fighting ring somewhere around here. And that's where I'm supposed to meet the sumo guy. I could also see what's going on in Mukurokai. I feel like that would be a good idea. I haven't seen much of Mukurokai yet. We might find something really interesting. I mean, the sub-stories in there were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here's a sumo guy. Oh, it's you, sir. How did your match go? I won! I'm now second rank, a Jonidan. Wow, that's amazing. It was only possible due to your generosity, sir. Thanks to the food you gave me, I was able to wrestle at my full strength. Glad I could help. Of course, I've got another important match coming up soon, and right now, I'm so hungry I feel faint. Sir, could you spare me some food again, so I can win my next match? Sure I can, champ. Here, have a sweet potato. It's important to carbo load before a big match. Okay, that one was also a little wet, but it sounded more like the turning of pages than actual chewing. I hope it goes well for him. Such a nice young man. I always like it when he comes to visit. Alright, where was it going? Right, Mukurogai. Is this the way? Oh yeah, here we go. Excuse me, fellas. Do I need to pay you in booze again to get in? Oh, no. It's just... Okay, it's a one-time payment. That's good. Alright. Oh, hey, an arms dealer. Okay, we got... Shiranui, a mysterious blade possessed by flame. Most folks are too afraid to pay it any attention. Okay, we've got the cannon, the adachi, and a battle axe. Oh, but it's expensive. Oh, they sell flame rounds too. That's nice. It always surprised me that the temple in here was so well kept. Oh, this is the guy that can take me to Fushimi. Let's see. Oh, here's that brawler dude again. Hey, hold on, Saito-san. Wait, you're Sumibozu, the brawler for hire. You remembered me. I'm honored. And it's been a while, too. It's been like 2 days. I have a short attention span. How could I forget your sign or your tattoo policy? You're carving the names of all the people you defeat into your skin, right? Seems like you have more names, in fact. That's right. After you beat me, I went around the world and fought tons of real tough guys. And now I'm back. Stronger than ever. And all these tattoos are proof. I see. You do seem more experienced. Then why not fight me and see for yourself? Oh, are we doing this? Hey man, you're kinda close. That's a sudden proposal. Well, I lost to you once before, so I'm not gonna pressure you. I'll just wait until you're ready to fight. Just let me know when you're confident you can beat me. The way you said that kind of made me mad, so let's fight. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna turn this Bozu into a Bozo. How's that tiger drop making you feel, Bozu? You feel how it negates all damage? Real nice, huh? An old man who beat my ass way faster than you taught it to me. Seriously, that dude was doing... I am terrified of fighting Kamaki again. I feel like that old man unlocked how to b-hop in real life. Ugh. Fuck me. That tiger drop do be negating all damage. You're stronger, but you still lack finesse. Finesse, huh? Yeah. I guess I've gotten into the habit of just going on rampages. Couldn't hurt classing up my fighting style a bit. I'm gonna start training again. And next time we fight will be the last. If I lose to you again at that point, I'll shut down my business. Smell you later. You better be ready for my next visit. Alright, bro, whatever you say. I can't let him keep running his business. I'll beat him again and make him stop. I mean, how bad could he get? Now what's all this? Oh, it's that. Oh, right. There was this, that sub story where there was like a swordsman who comes out at night. That was probably nothing. I hope. I challenge you. Fight me. Who's there? This is a street that's supposedly haunted by that warrior ghost. Huh? Quick, Ryoma, grab the statue and say base. Oh crap, he's between us and the statue. Yes, I see you handle your blade quite well. Draw your sword. Fight me. Really didn't think this guy would turn out to be real. He looks busted as shit. Huh. So you want a duel? Then I'll give you one. Not every day you get to fight an immortal. He's taking this really well. Very good. On guard. Hey, let's see what happens if we tiger drop this guy. Can we tiger drop a ghost? Okay, evidence is inconclusive, but we do know that we can at least stab him with his own blade. Let's do it again just for fun, Seas. Oh, what? I didn't even get the tiger drop him. Just as strong as I expected for a fallen warrior. Whoa! 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 Damn, get a load of you! You're one strong guy. I give, alright? Man, been a while since anyone's beaten me. Huh? I gotta say, I haven't had that much fun in ages. What do you call that style? What happened to the blood-curdling wraith I was warned about? You sure you're the ghost of a fallen warrior? What, me a ghost? Why, do I look like one? I know I'm a little pale, but come on. Wait, what? But did you know that there's a rumor about a ghost that goes around challenging swordsmen? Well, I mean, I'm here pretty often. It's my chance to challenge the great swordsman to come through, but I wasn't aware of any ghost rumor, though. Oh, it's kind of scary. I'm pretty afraid of ghosts and stuff. But what I meant was, they think you're the ghost. Wait, what, you sure about that? Wait, so you thought I was a ghost? That's classic. Well, ghost or not, you've certainly been causing a lot of trouble. I met a poor guy who trembled when he talked about you. Oh, wow. I never even realized. But I catch a drift. I've had my fun. I've been nicely defeated now anyway, so it's a good time to stop. Nicely defeated? Well, yeah. I respect your victory over me. I was a pretty famous swordsman back in the day, you know. I was wondering where your skills came from, although I didn't get to see a whole lot of them considering I just stabbed you with your own sword twice and called it a day. Yeah, that was kind of rude of you a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. What you gonna do about it? I basically never lost a fight. Well, except one time. But that was just because they cheated. I mean, they ambushed me 10-1. I think they even laid out a few traps. You're lucky to be alive then. The memory of that fight's been a constant thorn in my side. Ever since, I've been looking for someone who could beat me fair and square. Well, now I know why you were challenging people. Exactly! But I could never find anyone better than me. Until I met you, of course. But now I can take a break for a while. Who knows? Maybe it'll help those rumors die down. Alright. Huh? Obtained Nishikikoi Amulet. Hey, is this your... Did he take off already? A warrior who was deceived and killed. Pfft, nah, couldn't be. It's... Sub-stories like these are my favorite, but... Huh. This place got a whole lot more crowded after I stepped out of that sub-story. Here we go. Ward off the evil spirits. And what's with you? Dead-eyed man. Clang, clang. You there. You've got some nice weapons. Let me see him. Show him the Yaksha blade, show him the pea shooter, show him the... Let's see what happens if I give him the Yaksha blade. The Yaksha blade, huh? It's a nice sword. I can make the katana stronger if you bring me 1 obsidian chunk, 10 precious steel pieces, and 5 silver scraps. Oh, by the way, I don't need money from you. I just love swinging my hammer. When you want to make it stronger, just equip it and show it to me. I mean, it'd be a waste to keep that thing hidden away forever, you know. What, so he's some kind of like weird... Well, I guess he's just a weirdo. Anyway, this is a pretty good Yaksha blade, so I might as well show it off to him. Wait, what did I just pick up? I swear, if it's a prize ticket, I'm going to be surprised. Obtained an assassin's plot. Oh, I guess it must be another one of those records I can bring to that English dude. Yeah, the one who's modeled after Bacchus. Alright, let's show him the Yaksha blade and see what we can do. Let's give him the materials. Just you wait. Clang, bang. There we are. Here. You got the skink lizard. That felt great. Let's see this thing. Skink lizard. Still not as strong as the Koketsu or the Kiku Ichimonji. The beloved blade of first Captain Okita Soji allows you to perform his signature technique with B. I wonder if we could like make a stronger blade. Skink lizard. A mysterious sword with a somewhat ominous aura. Recovers health by 8% based on damage dealt to enemy. Ooh! Huh. I wonder what would happen if we showed it to him again. Oh. Hello. 1 bloodstained cloth, 10 gold nuggets, and 5 gold chunks. Shit, man, that's easy. I lose more than that running for the bus. There we are. Here. You got the Muramasa. That felt great. That sounds really... Oh my god, that's a lot of attack power. That's almost as much as the other two I was using. What's this one do? Recovers health by 8% based on damage dealt to enemy. Ooh. A legendary magical sword that is featured in countless tragedies. Does that mean he can also upgrade the chopstick gun? Hang on, where's the smithing diagram? Let's see. What's the chopstick gun evolve into? Spring in full bloom. A pistol which seems to somehow embody the alluring and fascinating nature of the courtesan. 8% health based on damage to enemy. Okay, so he's this... Okay, so it looks like he specializes in making stuff that can drain health. That's the other option. Okay, the other one is the pea shooter. What's the pea shooter do? Wooden gun. Okay, no, this is the pea shooter. So what's the chopstick? Oh, this one transforms into the cuckoo, an oddly shaped pistol that resembles a flightless bird. It is imbued with a mysterious power. I think I'm good on that for the moment. Still, this sword is pretty strong. I can't wait to see what else I can do with it. It's got 2 open slots, so I might be able to upgrade it to be stronger. Oh, this is that cannonball thing. Let's try it in gunman style this time. Okay, so it is like skeet shooting. This is kind of fun. Bum 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 bum. Oh shoot, I missed that last one. Still got the gold though. Let's do this for a minute. Oh wait, no, hang on. Change weapon. What happens if we do intermediate? Are we gonna have to do like crazy Toho patterns? Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, just barely scraped by. Phew. Let's see if we can do the hardest difficulty with gunman style. You know, I wonder if there's one beyond advanced. It feels really suspicious that these are going so slowly. It's interesting because you can't just like spam shoot it or else you're just going to end up deflecting more than you actually hit. Although the movement on some of these is making me a little bit dizzy. Although this is a lot easier than the Source one. I remember the Source one was surprisingly hard. Come on, baby, come on. Not max score, but I still did pretty good. You got any more difficulties for the gunman? Okay, no. It just goes to advanced. That's interesting. Alright. Let's see what happens if I do it in Swords in the style. I got the feeling that this one will go a lot more slowly. Oops. Okay, so it's just a little bit of timing judgment. I bet I can do that. Oh, this one's gonna be a curveball. I bet once we get into the more advanced levels, it's gonna be like like some Christopher Robin baseball game thing type beat. Were real world cannonballs hollow? I feel like that would kind of defeat their purpose on account of the fact that they were supposed to be like these big heavy metal things that ruined someone's day. Feels like, I mean, I guess it would be more resource intensive, but I mean, how big could a cannonball have been? Like, you know, pirate media makes us believe that, you know, kind of has brainwashed us into believing the cannonball big. But what if cannonball not that big? I mean, they can't have been, like, huge, right? Hey, Corgi. We're playing baseball with cannonballs. Oops. They got really creative with the batting cages, huh? We did this with a gun, too. I don't know where this guy keeps finding these cannonballs, but he seems happy enough to let us slice them apart, so why not indulge him? See, what did I tell you? We're getting some Christopher Robin baseball game type shit. I'm not getting very many points this time around. I'm just deflecting everything. Now that's a hit. We got 5 left, so we gotta make them count. Damn it. Like butter! Alright, last one. Let's make it count. And not enough for the gold. Alright, we'll do this one more time, because I think we can just clear this guy out in, like, one sitting. Unlike his cousin who runs a, unlike his identical cousin who runs a chateau full of clockwork mannequins? He says they're karakuri, but they look a lot like scarecrows. Is he gonna change up the patterns too? I wonder if we can like just cheese it by figuring out the patterns. Got it. I wish this was my job though. I wish I could just like sit on a cannon all day and fire stuff at a dude who will cut it in half. I feel like that would be fun. Okay, that one worked. Alright, I think I kind of figured out the sweet spot. I say as I immediately bunt one of them. Never mind, I'm awesome. Does this with a tennis ball shooter. Yeah, I feel like that would be the safe way of doing it. What? Hey! I pressed the button! Alright, last shot. No! So close! Oh, that is frustrating. Alright, one more time. One more again. Somehow it pisses me off that he doesn't have proper glasses. I know some dudes only have difficulty seeing with one eye, but like somehow it makes me mad that he doesn't have a proper pair of glasses. But yeah. The thing is, right, we need to do it with like softballs or like bocce balls or something that doesn't go too fast, like wiffle balls. Ones that wouldn't hurt too much, because like a tennis ball, I feel like it would hurt if it actually hit you. In all fairness, a cannonball would also hurt if it hit you, but I feel like these are going like way too slowly to be like, you know, a real threat to humanity. This guy's introduction was really funny as well. I don't think he actually mentioned... I think he basically said that he was going to test out like a new type of training for us, and Ryoma was like, oh, training. That sounds interesting. I'll tag along. And then the next thing we knew, it was about this. I think any ball shot at a sufficient speed would hurt you. This is the logic behind bullets. You know what? I think you might be onto something there. There is a speed, perhaps not exact speed, but a speed nevertheless, at which point every single ball in existence can become a bullet. Oh, damn it! All right, we can still clutch this. Hang on, please, 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 please. I beg you. No. Wait, I think we got it. Yes, baby, yes, let's go. High intensity dodgeball. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the entire concept behind Lethal League, the video game. Alright. Time for the advanced style, which is gonna kick my ass. Alright, Christopher, Robin, let's do this shit. Never mind. Okay, that's still not quite the sweet spot. Oh, that one got faster. Oh my god, he really is Christopher Robin. Nope. Wide swing. Oh, come on now. Oh, hey, that one came back. One of them rolled back into the frame. That's good, though. It means that there's like a wall or something behind us. You know, to avoid accidentally shooting them properly into Mukurogai. Oh, there's one now. Huh. You know, advanced mode is kicking my ass a little bit. It's almost like this is meant to be used for highly skilled players. Wait, I hit that? Okay, that's still too wide. Okay, that one was a bunt. That one doesn't count. That one's also a deflect. That doesn't count. Why, that one's woefully wasteful. Were we off wool gathering, were we not? Oh, we were off wool gathering, were we not? Man, come on, be nice to me. Until our next undertaking, lad. Wool gathering. I'll show you wool gathering. Speaking of wool gathering, this guy's head does look like it's made out of wool. Like, it looks like if you touched it, it would be like a solid mass. I think that might be a helmet that he's wearing. Instead of hair. Okay, that was a deflect, but it's still better than nothing. Deflect. Deflect, damn it! Got him. Alright. I think stupid 90-mile-per-hour curveballs. Yeah, this is gonna be the run. Come on. That's noble. Yes, can we have more like this, please? I just don't want this to be a waste of good cannon fire. Ugh. Right. Trash talk me all you want. We're doing this again, old man. Either I walk out of here with a gold medal or neither of us walk out of here. You feel me? Okay. Bunt, not good, but threatening. Listen, maybe if I threaten him, it'll encourage him to fire slower. I don't even know how he's varying the speeds on these. That's not possible. Putting less gunpowder in the cannon does not make it fire slower, I think. That's not how that works. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. I think that's the first time I've gotten one of those curveballs. Oh, got that one. That was nice. Nope. Can I please get the silver ranking this time? So at least he doesn't trash talk Ryoma. I feel so bad for him. He doesn't deserve all this. And we barely missed it. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every day I fail to cut cannonballs in half. Okay, we got this. Ryoma's suffering for your failures. I know. I'm sorry, Ryoma. I'm sorry I'm not pressing the buttons on time. I will do better by you. Or maybe not. I will try to do better by you. Okay, got that one. Alright. This is not going to be the run, but I think we can get the silver ranking this time, so at least Ryoma doesn't feel bad. Okay, sometimes it just does not react to when I press it. Okay, this is no longer the run. Oh, come on. That wasn't the strike zone. Okay, that one was on me. Evaluation.
You suck.
Alright, one more time. Okay, we do... I will give myself 2 more tries, and then we run from here. 2 more tries, and then we go. Alright, I can feel it. I'm feeling lucky. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, please, I beg of you. Alright, we got silver. Okay. Not bad. I hope that's enough to do whatever, like, story point is gonna come from this. No, come on. Alright, one more again. I did promise myself 2 more tries. I can do this. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad, not bad. This one's gonna be a fast one. Okay, we got the gold one though, that's good. Yes. Yes. Yes! No! Yeah, I've lost the rhythm. Let's just go. I had it. I had the rhythm, but it's gone. It is simply no longer present. Let's at least get him to silver rank so that he doesn't feel bad about himself. Please, silver. Please. Okay, yeah, no, we got silver. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, whatever, man. I'll come to you later when my nerves are not a jitter. What the? Hang on. Akimoto? Just let me go. Easy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Wait, how are you alive? Well, I admit, I'm surprised about that myself. The doctor said it was a downright miraculous recovery. Wait, you're the nerd that wanted to run away with that one courtesan and then he just got sliced in half by Toto. Okay, then what are you doing out here? Well, ever since that awful business at Hinata, I've been reported as dead. So I had no choice but to come here to Mukuroge. I suppose that makes sense. I miss Mizuki-chan so much. But I can't see her like this. What do I do? Oh, wait, I know. I should just rejoin the Shinsengumi. That's the one thing you shouldn't do. No, listen, hear me out. If I do, I'm sure Mizuki-chan will come back to me. You really think so? I just noticed my katana has a little skull on the back of it now. Leo, I got Jedi commercial, and it took me a minute to realize it wasn't you. I was just like, man, Pav's is kicking ass. You should have come here a few minutes earlier. I really was kicking ass at baseball, I think. It might have been baseball? This is qualified as baseball. I feel like it was more like tennis almost. Yeah, come on. Let me join the third. Oh, I believe it. Thank you. No way. I can carry him around in my pocket as a little card. Nah, tennis implies a back and forth. That's true. This is just more of a fourth. Ill-suited for corporal, but use them as you see fit. Festival of the Gods. All enemies either go berserk or take damage. Divine Speed of Legend. Yay! Hang on just a bit longer, Mizuki-chan. I'm coming! Hey, hold on a sec. Sheesh. What a pain in the ass. Oh well, time to store him in my cards and never take him out. Is that Creek? What's he doing here by himself? If he gets attacked again.
Oi.
Hey, white boy. Oh, Saito-san. Lovely weather, isn't it? Don't lovely weather me. You nearly got killed by the Kakame Joey last time. Why are you wandering around again? Oh, well, to be quite honest, I wanted to meet with them again.
Nani?
Repeat that. I wanted to know just how much I care about this country. I'm sure I can get through to them. It's too much to bear, to know people like me, who want to help this country, are losing their lives over nothing. On the one hand, the right thing to do would be to stop him. On the other hand, I kind of want to let him cook. Well, isn't this touching? Outsider filth. If you really care about this country, you'll go back to where you came from. You hear that, outsider? I'm gonna give you a choice. You can either run along home, or you can die. Oh, please, listen to me. I just want to help this country, help Japan. What did I say? I've had enough of your sissy shit. Whoa. Hey, surely you know, right? How these dirty foreigners have trampled all over our home. Mutual benefits for Japan. That's what they say, but sure enough, they were only looking out for themselves. There's a crazy difference in value for gold and silver in and outside of Japan. As soon as they realized this, they swiped it from under our noses and shifted back to their own countries. I mean, hell man, that happened to Ecuador too. You don't see me crying about it. Most of Japan's gold went overseas, and because of that, they started mixing kombon with silver, so they're not nearly as valuable. Meanwhile, the cost of living keeps going up. Okay, that one I can relate to. You know how many people suffered because of you? What, because of this white guy specifically? You smile and wave at us all friendly-like, but it's a big fat lie. Overseas rats like you don't care about anyone but themselves. Well, that's not certainly true of all of us. Indeed, there are plenty of schemers in the mix, but not every foreigner is... Ah, shut up. I gave you a choice and it looks like you've made it. Time to die. Alright, Greeks, you know the drill. Stay back. Saito-san. I'm sorry. Hashtag not all gaijin. Oh my god. Corgi. That's funny as fuck. Oh, playing the hero again, huh? Come to think of it, you're on our hit list too. I guess we'll just kill both of you. Alright, man, that's really funny. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? I've got a cannon! Seriously, this thing does like 0 damage, but it's never funny. It's never not funny. Anyway, I'm gonna steal your souls with my cool cursed sword now. Hope you guys weren't using those. It's just a little bit of like soul each time, so it's not like I'm taking the whole thing. You know, I'm taking like soul down payments, soul investments. It's like that one trick where they... Was this dude just coming at me with his fists? That must have been like really lonely for him, you know? He's the only dude in his entire squad who doesn't have any weapons. Like, you guys could have given him a stick or something. I didn't protect him because he's a foreigner. I protected him because he's right. All this man ever wanted was to talk with you. About how he cares about this country. About how he just wants you to understand. Don't be naive. That's just a load of pretty words and nothing more. And would someone who only had pretty words like this who only had pretty words to say, put his life on the line? I've met a lot of people in my life, but there aren't many who are willing to risk it all for this country, even among the Japanese. Seems a little narrow-minded, don't you think? Killing a man just because he's not one of you? Saito-san. Oh, there you are, Creek-sensei! Oh, Otani-kun. I've been looking everywhere for you. That rice plant you treated the other day, it started growing again. Oh hey, was this dude? You must be talking about my cousin. Well, that's wonderful to hear. I guess because this is ancient Japan, it would have been like... Well, it probably wouldn't have been my ancestor, but it's somebody's ancestor. Our farmers were overjoyed. Some of them were about ready to throw in the towel, but not anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you in the middle of something? No, that's good. Truly, that's just wonderful news. What should we do about these guys? Damn, bro, that's super awkward. Yeah. Imagine you were going, you like happen, like you were just looking for your lab lead, like your boss. You found him in the middle of like the worst crime-ridden part of the city. He was about to get lynched, and you just like go in like, "Hey, bro, hey, boss, you want to hear about this rice plant?" Hey, old man, I'll let you walk today. What? But we'll catch you with your mask off sooner or later. Watch your back. Certainly. All right, let's scram, boys. Okay. Alright, so long, losers. Those men. Perhaps they finally understood. Well, that's hard to say. It's tough enough to understand people from your own country, let alone people from another. Change won't come easy. If anything, it needs to happen on a fundamental level first. I'm sure it'll be okay. Different races though we may be, we're all human at the end of the day. And I do believe we can help each other. Just as you helped me. Here's hoping. Ooh. Yeah, about that, Ryoma. It's fine, he doesn't need to know. Oh, this is a nice little bridge. What's this way? That's just a big-ass bell, isn't it? Looking at Japanese-American relations for the whole 20th century. Yeah, about that. Oh my god. I feel like we should have like a not a Dianite. Who was that one dude who, like, lived in a barrel in ancient Greece? SpongeBob SquarePants? I'm kidding. What's his face? Not Dionysus. Dionysus is a different dude. The cynical guy. Diogenes, that's the fool. I feel like we should have added a Diogenes type dude living in this bell. Oh, hey, you can get a nice little peek into the casino over here. I think that guy's cheating at Mahjong. Oh god. What's all this? Fellas? 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 You guys? Can I not interact with these guys? Please, come on. Come on, these guys are the most interesting dudes I've met here yet. Oh, never mind. Oh, thank God. Hey there, samurai-san. What to the wise? You should hand over your valuables and move along. Or you'll face the wrath of Sagami, the diabolical Jozo Tengu. Jozo Tengu? Never heard of him. If you don't mind, you're in my way. Oi, oi. Not know about us is no excuse. You should put that thing down before you hurt yourself. Ryoma doesn't give a shit. The balls on this one. Fine then. You can learn our name when we send you to hell. Men in Tengu masks? We're not even dignifying their name. Anyway, give me your soul right now. Oh, hang on. This is gonna be funny. Alright, bro, you want some? Well, come on, you want a piece of me? Make your move. Make your move. Make your move. Alright, he made his move. I respect that. However, he should learn to respect the tiger drop. So, what did we learn today? We learned that we shouldn't assault dudes who literally tell us to fuck off the moment we pull our swords on him. Hey, wait, don't leave me behind. That was strange. What the fuck you mean that was strange? This happens literally every 5 seconds around here. Now, aren't you the scrappy samurai? Thank you. Those jerks in Tengu masks have been causing a lot of trouble here lately. It was nice to watch them scamper. No thanks necessary. Hey, can I bend your ear for a bit? You might be able to help get men like that off the streets for good. Get them off the streets? Oh, I see what you mean. We're going to initiate a highly spirited basketball league here in Mukurogai, where guys like that who have tons of energy to put into crime will instead put it towards good causes like shooting hoops. No, I meant you would kick their ass. What are you talking about? What's basketball? Never mind. Alright, sure, I'll hear you out. Alright, dealing with them every time I pass through here would get old, after all. Exactly! Of course, it's not just them. Lately, all of Kyo's become a stomping ground for thugs and bandits. Lady, tell me about it. My father, Tachibana Genjiro, has started recruiting volunteers to a neighborhood watch of sorts. We're called the Tachibana Gumi. My name is Matsu, although most people call me Omatsu. Cuter that way, don't you think? I don't get it. Why is your nickname longer than your regular name? It's cute! Sure. Follow me to our home base. I'll fill you in on the rest there. This is the Tachibana Gumi HQ. There's some dangerous looking people in here. And also a big ass metal pot in the middle back there. They may seem a bit gruff, but they have Kyo's best interests at heart. The Tachibana Gumi receives requests from people all over the city. We run off criminals, patrols on the road, and protect business. So you see, we need people strong enough for jobs like that. Take a look over here. This board is where we post the requests we have available. We even provide sketches to help identify who you're after. There are a lot of people who need help in this city, and plenty of evildoers to punish. If you complete any of the jobs here, we'll reward you as best as we can. So the Tachibana Gumi is an intermediary for people in need of assistance. That's right. And the more we accomplish, the safer Kyo becomes. Doesn't it sound good? I'd love for you to join. Let me see. They're getting requests from all over the city. This could be a good source of information. Alright, I'll help out. Oh, that's wonderful. Those men in the Tengu masks are only part of the problem. Lately, it seems like the troublemakers around town have been getting tougher. Some of our people have even gotten hurt. I'm hoping you'll be strong enough to turn the tide. Who were those guys anyway? What did they call themselves? The Tengu Jobbers? The Jozo Tengu. They're a gang of bandits led by someone named... well, Jozo. No kidding. With all the violence going on between the Shinsengumi and the radicals, they've been able to prey on folks indiscriminately. They have no principles. They're only doing it to fill their pockets. So wait, you'd be fine with them terrorizing people if they did have a purpose? Omatsu. What? Okay. I see. Someone should put a stop to them. And that someone is me. There are more details on the board. We just posted a new request, in fact. The people of Kyo need your help, and thanks to you, the Tachibana Gumi request board is how they can get it. To undertake a request, simply select it. Oh, man. How long ago was I supposed to find this? This is a really nice sketch, actually. The men in Tengu masks are causing disturbance in a restaurant in Umekojicho in Rakugai? I could see to this. How many hours do you have in this game? Listen. Don't worry about that. I think, well, this is probably way past the 10th episode, so we at least have 30 hours or so. Probably, like, considering I do it typically just like one gaming stream per week, and we've had about like 10 or plus episodes of this, I do think we're probably like way past the 30-hour mark. I'll get my revenge on you later, baseball man. Fucking throw a fastball at me. Fucking bullshit. I'll get him. I'll show him. Oh hey, it's that doggy who is in pain. Damn, that's a lot of hours. It kind of is. Anyway, here, dog. Have some caffeine tabs. It's still so funny that my sword has a skull on it. Every time I see it, I can't help but... Like, I keep hearing the bad to the bone. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Alright. That should be a little better. Doggy. I'll be back for you, little man. We're going to get you out of this. Alright, you hear me? We are going to get you out of this. Alright, let's see what else we can do in here before we have to head out. That's the Fushimi. What's in this direction? There's something written here. Calling all men fearless and foolhardy. If you would die for coin or kill for glory, make your way to the arena. An arena, huh? Maybe I should take a look when I have time. Oh, why not now? Oh man, how many hours ago was I supposed to find this? What's this place? Why, this is the arena. Here, the strongest fighters in the land gather to see whose might towers above all. Competitors are armed with only their wits and their arms. Oh, good. I mean, I can take my arms off if that'll help. No, I think you should keep them. You are welcome to enter, if you dare. Their arms? Wait, do you mean their literal, actual arms, or do you allow the use of weapons? Of course! In this day and age, one's arms are as much as part of their body as their arms. Can we please just say weapons? But that's no fun. Wait, did that make sense? I mean, yes! Swords, guns, and any other instrument of death is permissible. Even cannons? Do you have a cannon? Maybe. Naturally, we take no responsibility for our competitors' deaths. The blame in such cases lies solely on their arms, and lack thereof. The arena attracts many different kinds, and fights take place at all hours. If you've got faith in your battle prowess, I recommend you attempt the baptism by fire! I look forward to seeing how you fare. Or how you perish! It's kind of creepy how you keep switching your voices like that. It's part of the job description. My boss literally docks my pay if I don't do this. Oof. Have you guys considered being in a union? Have you felt at all oppressed? Well, we don't even get dental. Guys, they don't even have dental. Competitors from across the world come to this arena to battle. The stakes are high, but the rewards are great. If you're feeling courageous, give it a try. Yeah, sure, why not? Nice Shrek reference. Thank you. I endeavor my best. Let's see. Seto Hajime, level 46. Oh, okay. Arena points. Alright, knockout match, 100-man beatdown. I bet I can take 100 guys. Let's do Wild Dancer, because that's the easiest one. Alright, how many do... Oh man, do they only like come at me like 2 or 3 guys in a row? Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Who's this douchebag? In a fight? Sure. I'm kidding. Oh shit, he's got a club. Let's see. Pantsless people detected. Commencing assault. Man, I remember that one of these was the only way to unlock in YouTube back in Smash Bros. Melee. Or was that Falco? I don't remember which one you unlocked with the 100-man melee. Okay, I can't switch styles in the middle of the fight, which is inconvenient. This is gonna take forever, bro. On the bright side, this might be a good way to gain some experience. Oh boy. It's a good thing my sword gives me back health now, or else I might be in real trouble. Please stop hitting me with your massive iron club, brother. I think the best thing to do is to just find the guys who are downed and then just finish them off. Like this dude. See? Now we only have 84 people to worry about. This is economics, baby. Oh dang, I don't have my trooper cards either. Alright. Yeah, stonks. Is this guy also gonna be bald? Yes, he is, baby! Let's go! At least he's got the decency to wear pants. A lot of these dudes haven't learned that lesson yet, and it's pissing me off. Only someone wearing pants will prosper against me. This is known. I mean, shorts are okay too, I guess, but like, in a pinch, but like, at least have the decency to wear pants when you fight me. Hang on. Oh hey, this guy's got a gun. And he's done. Okay. Alright. I gotta get rid of this frickin'... I thought for a moment this dude's name was Tataru, and not Tatano Tataru. Alright, come here, big fella. Wait, no, hang on. Let me get to heat level 5 and then I'll deal with you. Alright, almost halfway through. I remember in Kiwami there was like an achievement for murdering a dude named Kiwami in a fight. Alright, Takaru, you are out of the game. Oh wait, no, you still got a little tiny sliver of health left. Oh, I do still get experience points from this. Let's go. Oh, the next guy's out already. All right. How are they still? How are you gonna have both the samurai haircut and cornrows, brother? Come on. What is wrong with you? To be honest, I respect it honestly. Like, I feel like that's an interesting way to vary the style up, right? Because you can only do so many variations of ball to, business at the top and party all around the top. The samurai haircut doesn't have a lot of variety that it lends itself to. So I will respect this dude's attempt to be creative with it. You know what I feel like we don't see enough of these days? Just like, honest to goodness, good old-fashioned, like, Fist of the North Star looking delinquents. I feel like you can throw a stone without running into one of those dudes back in the 80s. Where have they gone? I feel like with the fact that like most I think we've all seen a shift in that like manga protagonists for like especially the shonen genre in particular have shifted from like being like these like really gruff old guys, like Kenshiro and everything, or like even the older JoJo's, right? To being like just generic high school pretty boys. And I feel like to some extent we lost a little something in making just these brick shithouse dudes look cool and interesting, right? Like it's like the Genshin Impact problem. Like, because Genshin Impact's I think like main thing is that because they are like a company that's like producing a bunch of characters at once, because a lot of those characters actually probably share a model, I remember seeing like a documentary about how Hades was treated, right, and how they made the character models. Apparently, like Nyx's model, for example, was based on Megaro's model. Like they made Megara first, and then they made Nyx. Man, hang on. Let me ruin this guy's day first, and then I'll get back to that. Those last 3 hits weren't even necessary. I'm just being a hater at that point. This dude, I feel like this dude... That dude looked old as hell. Should we let him fight in this? Oh shit, he's fighting me with a hoe! Dude, come on, seriously? Anyway, as I was saying, like, for a lot of like 3D designs, yeah, I understand why Genshin only uses a few models as live service game. I won't call it laziness on the part of the devs under their schedule, but designs really suffer from the lack of diversity in every aspect. Yeah. Like, it is easier, I guess it's easier to... Listen, I'm not very experienced with 3D work. Like, I made myself a 3D model, and I don't look like a regular person, so that's a very limited set of experiences to draw from. But apparently it is easier to, like, reshape a model that you've already made into a new one. So because of that, like you said, Corgi, like they have this output demand that they need to like reshape. They only have like a few base models to draw off of. So I do think like, particularly in terms of like body type diversity, they suffer because of that. Like, I remember somebody actually made like a picture of like every single Genshin character superimposed over each other, and you could actually see that they all more or less share very similar features. Alright, get away from the farmer. Get away from the farmer. Seriously, how hardcore is this farmer? This guy's not the farmer, he is the harmer. The harmer is here to reap what you've sown. But beyond even body type, 90% of the designs just aren't good or interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen enough Genshin designs. Like, sometimes people will post pictures of like 2 of the characters, like you know, a few of the characters on my timeline, and I'll be like, hey, those are people I recognize from being from a gacha game. Like, they have a vibe about them, which I think is, like, it's very interesting to me that they've managed to, like, make a very identifiable, like, character elements. Like, I don't know, like, 90% of the time, if you show me, like, a picture of, like, fan art of a character, I will be able to tell if it's like a Genshin Impact character. I don't know how they've managed to do that. 5 people left. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to Genshin design. I feel like a lot of it is... Oh man, those guys went down like nothing. This dude's gotta be a real badass. Good thing I've got that level 5 heat move stored up. Okay, this guy's not done yet, but we can get him there. My problem with them now that I've played Genshin is that they don't convey anything about the character, and almost none of them pass the silhouette test. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. I think I understand what you mean now. Quit blocking Yawara Batake Nansaburo. You have so many syllables in your name, bro. I respect that. That's really cool. I always felt like the more syllables in your name, the more important you ought to be. I do think that, like, earlier designs do have, like, more information about the character, but past a certain point, it does feel like... Like, for example, Amber's outfit from Genshin, I feel like... Oh, man, I can scroll through all of them? Anyway, like, Amber's design, for example, I feel like that one does have, like, some information about her personality and character, but a lot of them do, like you say, not really... Like, I have a hard time understanding what their character is supposed to convey. Final evaluation, Street Killer. Is that good? No, what do I care? I got 5 Rio out of it. I have 3,000 arena points too. What can I get with 3,000 points? Fuck all, apparently. Abisu Saboshi. A hat that seems too good to be true. Makes you money just by walking around. A golden sword. A brilliant golden sword. Reduces heat gauge consumption when using special moves. Ooh. Alright, I'll have to come back here sometime. Anyway, I think I was doing some vigilante justice shit. Oh wait, is there anything up here? You get the occasional good one like Hu Tao or Scaramouche, but then they toss out dudes like Childe and Anjong Li, who are a dime a dozen. They're pretty boys, so they're the ones that sell. I've come to have like a strange sort of respect for people whose favorite dudes are like the generic blonde pretty boy in anime and manga. I feel like they like grease an important wheel that has become a backbone of the industry. I don't know how to put it. I appreciate people who can appreciate a basic ass pretty boy design. Anyway, time to heal up this doggy some more. That being said, I do still like far, personally speaking, I far prefer like the more interesting, unique design. He's getting better. That's right. Look at you, little guy. Come on. Who's my precious little recovery dog? Soon I shall raise him up to become the beast that brings about humanity's ruin. Alright. Where's the exit to Rakugai? This way, I think. Oh. No. I'm not dealing with all y'all. Leave me alone. Okay, let's see. Bakamatsu Archives. Memoirs. Notebook. Photo mode. Oh, we actually do have a... Okay, where the hell was Gion? I think that's a fancy place, right? I'd like to be able to at least finish all the sub-stories, because I think that's how we're gonna meet the Amon of this, the Joe Amon, or the Amon clan representative of this era. And I kind of want to see if they also have sunglasses. I really hope they do. Take a bath! What you gonna do with that Iaido stance, little man? You gonna try and one-hit me? Huh? Gonna try to swing out your sword real fast and hit me in the blinding speed of flash? Blinding flash of speed? And on I go on my merry way. Now, I remember there was like this like, these Tengu guys are supposed to be in this like area, right? Like they're terrorizing an Idori and Rakugai, and I think that's around here. Oh, hey, ma'am. Kind old lady. Abisu-sama? Thank you, thank you. Miss, did you say Abisu-sama just now? Have you seen someone who looks like that? Oh, yes. I saw Abisu-sama himself. When was this? Hardly a moment ago. I'm sorry, you must have missed your chance to receive his blessing. That must have been the con man, Dark Abisu. I'm sorry, miss. Do you know which way Abisu went? I believe he said he was heading to Teramachi. That's not far. If I hurry, I might be able to catch him. Teramachi. Thank you. Oh ho, going after him. Good luck to you. I hope you get a blessing today. Oh, he's gonna be blessed, all right. Let's see. Fellas, come on, don't bother me. I'm in the middle of something. Actually, I'm in the middle of like 6 somethings, but you know, same sentiment. I like how I have like a whirl, like because of the soul thing, I seem to have some kind of like whirlpool effect around me. Alright, let's see. Somewhere around here? Hang on. The map. Kawamachi. Teramichi. Okay, so that's where I need to go for the guy back there. West Shijo, East Shijo, Teramachi. Wait, this is also Teramachi? Where's Rakugai then? South Karasuma, West Umekojicho, East Umekojicho, South Umekojicho. Fushimi. Okay, this is all Fushimi back here. I'm out to my ears of Fushimi. Shinmachi. Kuramachi. Wait, did they say Kuramachi? No, there's no bars there. Sanocho. Shijo. Wait, is this? No, wait, that's Karasuma, Kuramachi. Where the fuck is Rakugai? What's this one? Teramachi. If I run into him, I'll run into him. Anyway, I think it'll be around here, right? It was up one of these alleys. I'm about to run into trouble if I go looking for it. Wrong way. Where is this jerk? Hang on, let me feed my sumo buddy. Hey champ, how are you feeling? Oh, he's a Sandame now. Hungry sumo wrestler, parentheses, Sandanme. It was only possible due to your generosity, sir. Thanks to the food you gave me, I was able to wrestle at my full strength. Alright. Here, have some more sweet potatoes. Alright, best of luck, buddy. Okay, the next one was somewhere down here, I think. Teramachi, yeah. Is it you two? That man. Desperate old man. Praise be! Praise be! Dark Abisu. Oh, here's the dude posing as a god. Ho ho ho, yes, old man. Your devotion has earned you many blessings this day. Really, Lord? Oh, thank you. Thank you. See for yourself. Does your body not feel unburdened? Well, now that you mention it, my shoulders do feel a bit lighter. I think it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Yes. For you see, such miraculous feats of healing can often confuse the senses. In fact, the less you feel, the more miraculous it is. I'm calling it homeopathic medicine. Incredible! I'll take 10! But, old man, can you truly walk away satisfied with mere lighter shoulders? Look at my massive earlobes. Do they not inspire more trust? Huh? What if I was to tell you that far greater wonders await those who proffer their true belief to mighty Abisu? What kind of wonders? I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Sound health. Warding from misfortune. Epic earlobes. Happy descendants. There is nothing beyond the power of the laughing god Abisu. The only limit is your faith. My faith is yours. Please, bless me. Bless me. Old man, words are not wealth. The devout know the importance of material faith. Material faith? As a god of fortune, I favor a certain type of offering. Money, for instance. I have savings for my retirement. Will you need much? Fear not. I only ask for what you would consider a fair amount. How about 500 mon? What, that's all? You old stiff, that's some real chump change. I'm a god, you know, a god. I have temples and shit. I'm sorry, I misspoke. 5,000 mon, that's what I meant. 6,000 mon? 8,000. Getting warmer. How about a whole Rio? Fine. Cuff up the Rio, tightwad. Right away. Hey, hold a minute. Huh? Who are you? You're interrupting a sacred ritual. You must be Dark Abisu, the con artist who's been fleecing seniors. No. Con artist? You're not a god at all, are you? I should have known. Even gods don't have earlobes that mighty. Of course I am no, my child. Listen not to this heretic. No, wait, he's talking sense. No god of fortune would shake down an old man. You're a fraud. Oh, come on, don't go. Shit. That guy might have been poor as dirt, but a mark's a mark. You screwed everything up. This calls for divine punishment. Oh shit, that's a hammer. Anyway, that's crazy, bro. Hey, have you ever heard of something called the Tiger Drop? What's a Tiger Drop? Ugh! Hey, man. Have you ever been shot by a cannon? Never gets old. Never. It was said by Linji Yishuan that if you meet God on the road, you should kill him. Gah! Be you some demonic Oni or something? Drop the act. You're no god, and you need to answer for your crimes. Samurai! Is this him? Dark Abisu? Alright, you're coming with me. Ugh, bogus. I guess that settles that. Oh? Was someone arrested just now? Miss. I took a walk over here, hoping for another glimpse at Abisu-sama. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but... Eh? What is it? That Abisu you thought you met, he was just a con man. That's why that Doshin took him away. Forgive me, young man, but I think you're mistaken. I know it must be disappointing. No, I mean, that man that just got arrested was nothing like the Abisu-sama I know. Wait, what? Oh. What? Huh? What the fuck? She couldn't really have... You're just fucking with me now. He's right behind me, isn't he? No, don't be silly. OJ, Ryoma, turn your head. This is bad for my health. That being said, Kichocho. They did say I could find that Tengu guy in Rakugai, and I know that the Palankins can get me there. Let's see if we can't coerce them into helping us out a little bit, helping us find our way. Because seriously, I thought this was Rakugai. Oblivious woman. Oh, sir, did you happen to bring any vegetables you can spare? Yeah, I have something for you. It's a good thing I've been on that farmer grind set. I'm handing out vegetation like it's going out of style. Yeah, we're in Rakugai already. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's Rakugai. Okay, I bet it's closer to Kurogane smithing. Wait, I don't need to go to this guy. Wait, no, yes I do. I need to make him make my katana even stronger. God, that was a really funny end to that sub-story though. Okay, let's see. Sword, see Almighty. Increase experience earned by troopers. Attack by 2%. Swordsman's charge attack. Heat gauge 5% faster while drunk. Let's do the attack one. And this one too. Let her rip, potato chip. I wonder how much damage it does now. Probably not very much, but 2% of 700 should be a lot. Oh, 813. Alright, let's go. Oh, so this is Rakugai. I bet the Tengu guy is somewhere around here. Is that him? Hey, let me see your faces for a moment. Oh no, you're just regular losers. I'm looking for a Tengu. Leave me alone. Oh, here you guys are. Damn, there's a lot of you. This looks like the guy from the Tachibana-gumi request board. What? That guy over there is so drunk he's standing on the table. They might be pretty strong. What should I do? I'll talk to them. Hey, you all. You need to quiet down or go. Huh? What's that? You got something to say? You got something to say? You can address me as Tarobo-sama. We're trying to enjoy ourselves here. What's wrong with that? Customers are complaining. Oh, yeah? So what? Anybody's got a problem, let them try to shop us. We're just a Tengu. Hey, shopkeep! You hired this do-gooder? When we kick his ass, you better remember what's in store for you if you try this again. Yeah, I'll take you on. Come with me. You really piss me off. On your feet, boys. We got a beating to hand out. Oh, that's just precious. Holler for any Tengu hanging around. Let's make sure everyone sees what we do to guys like this. Yes, sir. Oh, nice. You're going to bring a crowd to humiliate you. That's going to make correcting your behavior a lot easier. There's going to be eyewitness testimony to this ass-kicking. Oh, yeah. I was definitely supposed to be here way, way earlier. These dudes are boned. At least I should make for a quick work. Wait, another one of these guys? Ah, fuck it. Pistol style. What's wrong? Done already? If that's all you've got, get out of here. We lost? What did we do, Taburo-sama? It's this monster? We run! How could anyone beat us so easily? We gotta tell the boss. Alright. I took them for simple thugs, but some of them knew how to use those sorts of theirs. Anyway, that takes care of the request. I should report back to the Tachibana-gumi HQ. It's a shame the Palankin guys can't take me to Mukurogai directly. Actually, while I'm here... Yeah, go run for your boss. I'll beat his ass, too! They just keep calling out perpetually bigger dudes until, like, eventually it's like a guy the size of, like, the house, and I just keep killing him, too, because I'm still way too overpowered. Alright, anyway, which way to Mukurogai? Okay, I think we go through here. Honestly, them fetching their boss is kind of a plus. It really does save me a whole lot of trouble. You don't want to fight me. Why do you want to fight me? What did I ever do to you? How are... Toyota? No wonder that guy hits like a truck. Wait, there's a dude left? Oh, that's this guy. Yeah, that's right. Give me your valuables. You know the drill. Your wallet and your shoes, sir. Am I going the right way? No, I need to go this way. You don't see me, you do not want to fight me. I am invisible to haters. I wonder if we can fight that brawler dude again. What we should do is we should circle back around to the dog. Alright, let's hit up the dog. We'll... Oh hey, it's one of these super rich guys. Fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. That a boy. I forgot that these guys aren't always pushovers. It's hard to Tiger Drop Sphere enemies. There we go. Oh, I should just attack him normally. That's how he's gonna be. That's the kind of damage output I like to see. Okay, anyway, the dog. Wait, you again? Did you get Balder? Looks to me like you're itching for a fight, Saito-san. What the dog doing? The dog will have to be on pause for a minute, unfortunately. Wait, are you Sumibozu, the brawler for hire? Sure am. Huh. I should have expected you'd recognize me, even with my hair as different as it is. Brother, it's not different, it's gone. It was your tattoos that gave you away. Otherwise, you do look quite different. What the hell happened? Well, I've been in plenty of fights since you last saw me. Sort of an aimless life. Until I realized I was getting weak in one department. My mind, you see. My body was whipped into shape, but my mind was soft and flabby. I had to train my brain. I've got brain abs now, Ryoma. And now you're a monkish sort of guy? You got it. Do you still fight? I see more tattoos on you than I remember you having. Oh, I still fight. He's even got one on his armpit. This motherfucker worked out at the library. See, I only trained my mind in order to become as good a fighter as you, to beat you. So put 'em up. I've been working hard. And it's high time I was rewarded for it by beating your ass. Oh, that's precious. Alright, man. Hit me with your worst. Ready for your humiliating defeat at my hands, Saito-san? Challenge accepted. Why are you floating off the ground like that? You guys see that? His heels are kind of floating a little bit off the ground. Did this dude figure out levitation? Now, if I win, will you close up shop and get out of the brawler for hire business? Yes, you have my word. Now, come on. This will be a good brawl itself. Oh my god, he was floating. Yeah, being smart made him learn how to use telekinesis. No, you don't. God, I love hitting dudes with that move. Weren't there like barrels or something around here? Here we go. I've got a package for you. Alright, this joke doesn't work if you keep hitting me before I can hit you with the box. Okay, I actually need to heal real quick. Get Tiger Dropped, idiot. And to the face. Yeah, no, this is much more efficient. Block his overhead! Oops. Alright, how many more sword swings is it gonna take? 3, 2, and 1. Looks like I won. Magnificent. I confess that you've bested me. I'll be closing down my brawler for hire business. That's good. But what do you plan to do with yourself? Well, I was perfectly happy focusing on and training my soul. So I think I'll do that. I'll devote my life to becoming a great monk. What, really? That's the complete opposite of your life thus far. Ho ho ho. I suppose that's true. But it's the right decision. I know that now. And I have you, and your fists, and your sword, and your gun, and your cannon, and that bullshit tiger drop move that you do to thank for that. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Obtained a berserker charm. From now on, I'm gonna do everything I can to tamp down the tempers of wild guys like me. So farewell, Saito-sama. Alright, man. Just goes to show how people can change. Maybe it also shows that the fighting can be productive. I like to think that, at least. Please, God, let fighting be productive. Alright, here's the doggy. Hi, puppy. Wait, do I not? Oh. I guess enough time hasn't passed between me and this dog. Alright. Let's go to the Tachibana-gumi place and we'll hand the dog off some more medicine. What's your deal? Please, sir. Please, could you spare me something to eat? Poor guy. There'll be no end to it if I help him, though. Please, wait. I haven't eaten anything all week. I'll take whatever you can give, so... All week? At this rate, he'll starve to death. I can't just leave him. Ah, fuck it. Have some... What should I hand over? Have some... Okay, what's the most... Sweet potato. You can't go wrong with sweet potatoes. They're nutritionally dense. Here, eat this. Oh, thank you. Again with the super wet sounds. I don't like that at all. My, this is delicious. Thank you so much. You, sir, are a good man, truly. Good man, huh? You're a slick one, aren't you? Please, I'm but a lowly beggar. Cut me some slack. Still, it's been a long time since I've eaten, much less felt any kindness from anyone. I honestly feel blessed. I'll be sure to repay you one day. Well, maybe worry about how you're gonna eat first, and save paying me back for later. Fair enough. Anyway, boss, thanks again. Oh, did I form a bond with this guy too? Hell yes, I did. Okay, that's the exit. What's your deal? Hey, boss man, boss man! Got anything for me? Are you panhandling? Sorry, I don't have much of any value. Oh, I don't need anything valuable. After what you might call the unnecessaries. Unnecessaries? I'm not sure what you mean. Everybody carries around things they don't need. Junk, trash, what have you. I fix that stuff up and sell it off for coin. Oh, I see. The trash dealer. So, boss man, haven't you got anything unnecessary weighing you down? Sure, why not? What should I hand over? This is basically all my inventory. Here, have this worn out cogwheel. I guess you could take this. Oh, how would you look at that? You're good to me, boss man. You really want this? I can polish up most anything. Come by again whenever you got some unnecessaries. Okay, later, bro. The trash dealer, huh? Man, I always thought it was so cool in, like, movies and TV when the guy who was, okay, that's the fighting place. The Tachibanagumi, I think, is, like, around here somewhere. I always thought it was really cool whenever a character was able to, like, fix anything up. Oh, this must be the place. They have all these papers. Where's the door? Oh, here it is. Wait, 2 Rio reward? Hot diggity. Great job on your first request. Thanks for quieting down those Tengu. I was coming here to report that. How did you already know? As loud as they were? We heard it all when they finally cleared out. Anyway, thanks for your hard work. Here's your reward. Yes, baby, 2 Rio. Who are these guys, really? Or thugs, they had some skill between them. It seems like that Tengu gang attracts people with talent. I think the leader, Jozo, is somewhat inspirational to them. Personally, I wouldn't be caught dead in one of those gaudy masks. But what can you do? Bandits with swordsmanship. Pretty terrifying. If another request comes in, please try to handle it. Yeah, I'll come by again soon. 2 Rio a pop, that's like really good. If I exit and then come back in, are there going to be new requests? That's worth a shot. No, okay. Then let's see if we can give that doggy more medicine. And after that, I think we can keep going on the proper story. Usually when it's like go time on the main story, they'll tell you like, hey, I probably won't be able to do anything after I agree to go here. So I don't imagine it'll be like super complex. And if we do, I can always just go back to a save and finish it off there, but it'll feel weird seeing the ending to this game and then going back and doing the sub-stories. Doggy. One more treatment. Hell yes. And I've got just one more vitality pill. Great. That should do it. I'll come check on you again soon. Oh. Good dog. Let's see. I think it's about time we hightailed it out of here. I do wonder how I can grind for these side quests off screen. Like with the bond quests. It should be fine if I do a quick loop of them. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I could pass by Kurogane Smithing just in case I figure out how to make one of those good great swords. For the sword pervert. The one and only now that I've cleared out the other guy's side quest. Are you guys bothering my favorite grandma? That sweet old lady did nothing but try to make the world a happier place. And this is how you repay her? I'm starting to think maybe I should start upgrading my trooper cards again. Let's see. Here we go. I should also have enough money to upgrade one of my swords again, too. Dull. Alright, so this is fine. Okay, we need a blue one. We need a blue sword. Okay, we need to be able to... Okay, so Bulpakula, we can probably make one of these. Alright, that should be enough to get us and in with the sword pervert. Now then. 256 Rio? Are you kidding me? Hey, here's Muramase. Wait, no, this is Murasame. These prices are outrageous. Oh, hey, this is the one that I've got, Murasama. Mikasuki Munechika. A famous sword which emits a dazzling light as a new moon. Okay, which ones do I have, actually? Hang on. I've kind of lost track of all the swords that I have now. Why can't we even make some of these? Ame no Murakumo. A divine sword counted among the 3 sacred treasures of Japan. What's it doing in my hands? Like, not to talk myself down, but I'm not exactly a responsible owner with these. Okay, here's that skink lizard from before. Okay, I see. All these are downgrades from the one I have, though. Maybe I should just upgrade my gun. I think that'll be the best thing to do. Quick fire, double strike, sword crusher, double flash, heartbeat. Okay, this is the one I've got. And that's 52,000. 52 Rio. Which is about, approximately, not quite, but about double the amount of money that I'd need right now. Maybe I should just upgrade my armor. Yeah, this one I can afford, for example. Let's do blade-proof breastplate. Or actually, what's this one? Fireman's breastplate. High defensive capabilities. Herbalist's binding. Reduces poison damage by 8%. There's not enough dudes who do poison attacks. Wait, what the? Celestial Garb. A luxurious raiment that hides a number of assassination tools, permitting impressive counterattacks. What the fuck? And how do you go from fighter's binding to fireman's breastplate to making a binding again? I shouldn't ask too many questions. Smithing level too low to enhance this equipment? Well, fuck me, I guess. This place sucks. How is it possible that a weirdo smithing pervert in Mukurogai has a better reputation with smithing with me than this actual establishment? This is a travesty. I can't believe this. See if I come to your store again. I guess that means that my current loadout's gonna have to carry me to the end of the game unless I find something better in dungeons. Oh yeah, I do have some training orbs too. Let's max out the brawler one. Why not? Essence of reverse throw. I'm guessing we need to unlock these from Kamaki or something. We still have one training orb we can unlock. Oh yeah, we can go check out the sword pervert now. Taxi! It would be literally faster to walk. Come on. Aha, the sword fighting establishment. Hey man. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? This sword... Oh, what? Oh, I need to be equipped with the sword. Okay, I see. Here we go. Today, we shall focus on the pursuit of beauty while engaging multiple opponents. What should I do? Keep up the attack. The more times your adversaries spend on their back feet, the fewer chances they'll get to strike you. A nice, ceaseless assault can be a thing of beauty indeed. So like they say, offense is the best defense? Most surely. And I will teach you a technique to properly manifest this creed. You will be battling 5 of my students this time. Please prepare yourself. Alright. The pleasure's ours, sir. Which style should I go with? I'll see how this looks like in Wild Dancer style. Now, have at them. Show them no mercy. Make effective use of parries. Press the left button, left LB before an enemy attack connects to parry, even while on the offensive. Oh, that is handy. Okay, there's one. This is going to be so handy if I can learn how to do it properly. Come on, which one of you is going to be the brave enough to hit me? Okay, that guy did it. Okay, buddy, I need to be facing you for a minute. Alright. Well, what? Hang on. Could you guys chill for a second? There we go. Alright, time to leave. It really does feel unsporting in this particular instance that I'm bringing a gun to a sword fight. Like, these dudes are sword fighting students, they're not like random thugs, and I'm just shooting them in cold blood. Oh well, them's the breaks when you fight for, when you're straining under this guy, apparently. Beautiful, your technique is inspired! Okay, Vein Tengu has been unlocked. I think I'm beginning to understand what you're trying to tell me. Splendid work. Keep at it. Let's also train your other style. This will follow the same principle, so no need to bring me another rarity. Alright, can we just do it now? Alright, have at it. Oh, while guarding with LB, press Y to deflect the enemy's attack and get a chance to counter. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I've been missing like an in for some attacks. Come on. Hit me, baby, one more time. That's some very high numbers that I'm seeing there. Alright, this is Majima's sword. Or I guess Okita's sword. Beautiful. Your technique is inspired. Okay, here we go. Can I just okay. For this lesson, if you will only succeed if you rank as sharp at the end of your fight. Okay, sure. Let's do Wild Dancer. I keep forgetting that this one has a quiz at the end. Unfortunately, I don't have the soul orbs to unlock that special skill. So I guess I'll just have to brute force it. Man, Haraguchi over here is just not having a good day. Oh man, I used to have level 5 move on this dude. He is not getting back up. Yay. Magnificent. You are a masterwork of art given life upon the battlefield. Yeah, I think I felt something there. I think it was pity. I'm overjoyed to hear it. We must continue. Next time, please, bring me a truly uncommon sword. Okay, great sword. I think I probably got one of those in here. Let's see. I'm guessing that's one of these purple ones. I don't have a whole lot of good ones that are straight up purple, though. Oh, okay, this guy needs a second to recharge. That's cool. I'm gonna leave your place and whisper. Don't you think so? Master Ginyu, I mean. Who even is he, really? All he does is talk about, like, beautiful sword work, and occasionally selling us out to get mauled by that Shinsengumi captain with the really good abs. He has this amazing dojo, and he doesn't even accept payment for lessons. Plus, the way he speaks is so, I don't know, fancy? It's like the guy who's speaking in his voice does a little, like, Edgewords impression every time he talks. Huh. So you haven't heard? Well, I'm sure you'll find out eventually. Just remember, nobody else out there is half as good to us. That's true, but have you seen what he's like to Heinosuke-san? He's supposed to be your #1 student. Master's been hard on him, sure. But Heinosuke's got a lot to live up to. And lately, he's been stagnating. You there, don't think I've not spied your nattering. Taverns are home to gossip, not dojos. Yes, Master. My apologies. Sorry, Master. We'll get back to training right away. Oh, this is a mysterious dude. Nice mustache. I wonder if now I can go talk to this guy. Okay, not the best time. That's cool. I'll just exit your residence and try again in 3 minutes. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? Okay, this one works. Oh crap. I skipped over the text. What did you say? Avoid your opponent's blows and maintain the offensive. Just don't get hit, Fivehead. Damn, that's crazy. Why didn't I think of that? However, the stronger your opponent, the more difficult it can be to maintain one's beauty. One method to claim the advantage is to capitalize on any opening with something bold and decisive. Pull out a big move whenever I get the chance, huh? Of course. This mustn't come at the expense of your fundamentals. Abandoning them in the pursuit of flash will be your undoing. Just like Adobe. Imagine having you cross swords with my brightest pupil. Oh wait, no. I'll be having you cross swords with my brightest pupil, Heinosuke. You should find him nothing short of a masterful opponent. Well, that's good. As such, I expect you to prove no less adept. For this lesson, you will only succeed if you rank as sharp at the end of your fight. Okay, so it's just a normal fight. Pleasure. Which style should I go with? Let's go with swordsman this time. Now, have at him. Alright, hold up. Can we pause for a second? I need to spend a skill point real quick. Alright, let's see. Fair weather, here we go. Well, it's this one over here, actually. RB and press right before an enemy attack hits. Oh, I've been meaning to get that one too. Alright, time to go on the aggressive. Oh man, hitting him while he's down. I'm not gonna get a good grade on this. Oh no. I confess, I saw not the beauty from you which I had hoped. Please clear your mind and come back to try again. Maybe I should use a weaker sword. One of my, 3 copies of the Tuna Smith. Actually, let's try Vulpecula for a second. Oh. There's some very strict timing on the, reversal here. Here we go. Is that going to be enough to get me up? Okay, I think that should do it. Beautiful! My faith in Heinosuke was great indeed, and even he proved no match for you. Essence of skeleton lead has been unlocked. What's that do? I wouldn't say that. It was a difficult fight. I almost had to lift one pinky. Ugh, what's wrong with me? You sell yourself short. Not only did you overcome my best student, you did so with elegance. I mean, my god, the way you stabbed him when he couldn't even fight back? You're being sarcastic, aren't you? Just a little bit. That was really brutal. Damn it. What have I been doing for a year? Walked right in and beat my ass. Don't be discouraged. You're well trained. I don't need your pity. Our friend here is a rare breed. You must find your own path. There is no need to be impatient. But we're running out of time. The fate of the dojo is supposed to be on my shoulders. You there. You're strong. Stronger than I'll ever be. You're the only one that should succeed Ginryu-sensei. That is nonsense! You are my most brilliant apprentice, Heinosuke. This self-doubt ill befits your beauty as a swordsman. Please, you must know I only wish success for you. Whatever, Dad. He's leaving. Let him go. Let him go. He'll come back when he gets hungry. I believe he needs some time alone. Heinosuke oft wars with himself. I'd hoped facing you would help guide him to peace somehow. His abilities in battle are extraordinary, yet I fear his mind bears no such fortitude. I've been a poor master to him in that way. Teaching is ever difficult. I would do well to rest myself. I'll come back later. Thank you. My apologies for this whole incident. I actually think that's a good place to end things here for today, because I do want to... I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try... Wait, what's going on here? Serious Apprentice. Saito-san, we've been watching your lessons with Ginryu-sensei. There's something we'd like to discuss with you. May we speak somewhere? Sure, I don't mind talking. Thanks. Please, this way. Are you guys going to try and jump me? You're going to seriously regret it. I hope you'll forgive us for dragging you out all this way. We wanted to talk to you about Heinosuke-san. Ginryu's pupil? He made it sound like the dojo is relying on him. Is it true that he's Ginryu's successor? Things are a bit more complicated than that, unfortunately. Just between us, Master Ginryu is a member of the nobility. What? He's high-born? That's right. Ginryu-sensei is very skilled, but men of his status don't have the luxury of running schools and things. He does have an aristocratic way of speaking, but I never would have guessed. Apparently, when he was a child, Master Ginryu discovered a knack for swordplay and kept at it. Eventually, he opened his dojo. His parents gave him a certain amount of freedom, but he is their firstborn son. He has to return home. I guess you can't keep a dojo in Kyoto open if you're the heir to land somewhere else in the country. Ginryu-sensei doesn't want his techniques to die out. He begged his family and they allowed him 3 more years. But that was over 2 years ago. I see. That's why Heinosuke said time's running out. All of us agree with Master Ginryu. Heinosuke-san should take over the dojo. However, unless he starts believing in himself and improves, he'll never be ready to. We owe Ginryu-san so much. We all want to help him. That's right. He took in poor samurai like me and taught us for nothing. Even made sure we had food to eat. I thought there was no such thing as a noble with a sense of charity. Sensei changed my life. Please, sir. We need you. You have to be the one to carry on Ginryu-sensei's school. What? What, me? You want someone who's more of a homebody, man. Trust me. It's a shame to abandon Heinosuke-san, but we simply don't have the time to wait for him. If you took over the dojo, we could ensure that Sensei's techniques live on. Won't you consider it? All of you are fine with this? Huh? You've been comrades for years. I'm practically a stranger by comparison. And Heinosuke is clearly trying his best to do right by you all. If his fellow students are willing to give up on him, what hope does he have? But, alright. If it's what you all want, I'll take the dojo. I haven't got much free time, though. It'd be more convenient for me to kick you all out and sell the place. Sir! I had no idea you were so callous. You're naive. If you want to keep your dojo open, you already know what you have to do. Fine. We're done here, then. And that's how you finesse a bunch of samurai schmucks. That might have been harsh, but I think that was what they needed to hear. I should see what they and Heinosuke do now. Alright, I'm gonna end things here for today because I think I'll do some more grinding off screen and hopefully we will be able to wrap up the story soon. Oh, oops, I'm at the title screen. I need to go to the Etsy screen. Yeah, where we buy various handmade goods. No, we gotta get out of here. Okay, thank you all for coming by. Yeah, this one's been a wild one, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll see you all next week. Later. Bye.